How much money does a barber actually make per year? So to start off with this topic, we're going to talk about time. Time is the number one thing that gets barbers money. You're not selling haircuts, you're selling your time. So how many haircuts you can do in that amount of time is all that matters. The baseline that I'm going to use is $40 per haircut. 10 haircuts a day is the sweet spot to make six figures. That's $2,000 a week. 2 weeks vacation hits you with $100,000 per year. Now let's go a little bit deeper into that. Like I said, time is money. How many haircuts can you actually do a day? That's going to determine how much money you can make per day and so forth. 10 haircuts is a good baseline. It's going to get you to your $100,000 per year if it's $40 a haircut, and you can adjust accordingly to get it to that. Because time is money, you can actually choose where to put your time. And if you prefer to work super long days and work less days, then that's also possible. I think a work-life balance is really important, so if you work 5 days a week, just a normal, everyday 9 to 5, it's actually a much more profitable business. You have time for yourself and your family and your friends and doing things that you want, but you also have the ability to make as much money as you want. If you're happy working, then the money will show up. So the second factor of how much money a barber makes is where they work. Now that depends on if it's a salon, if it's a barbershop, or if it's a private studio. The most profitable spot for a barber to work at, in my experience, is a barbershop. It's where most people expect to just walk in, get a haircut, or even make appointments online. It's the easiest to market as well. Salons have a good advantage as well because they might do less men's haircuts per day, but they definitely charge way more than a barbershop would. So the other factor alongside environment that goes hand in hand with where you work is the people that come into the shop. So at a barbershop, you have weekly, bi-weekly, sometimes every 4-week clients, and usually it's people that like the environment and it should be a friendly environment for them to be in. You need to know your clients, and that's average income in your area and the kind of people that want to get a haircut and what they're willing to pay. The better area you're in for people who are willing to pay higher, the more money you can make. It's easier to do 10 haircuts at $40 than to do 15 haircuts at $25. So for example, if you set up a good barbershop in a nice environment in a good area, you can attract better clients and just make more money that way. A good area and a good environment is always going to help a business, even if it's not that busy at first. You need to attract the clients that you want. Eventually they will show up. The third part about how much money a barber makes in a year is reliant on ups and downs of seasons. So you have holidays and you have back to school, for example, that are major seasons for barbers to really work late and get those extra haircuts in. But then there's times like after January, February, that are relatively slow, and you need to be able to step up your Instagram game and your marketing to be able to bring in those clients and actually keep busy during those times. The one important thing to note is that during the holidays, everybody needs a haircut, so you might see a lot more people during the holidays, and then in the future, might not really even see them. You can't really take that on yourself as a negative. Everyone's trying to get a haircut during the holidays. So now on the topic of working for that extra money, if you work later hours, you should totally be charging more. If you're gonna work more, you should get paid for it. Don't just keep charging $40 if you're working 2 hours past your actual closing time. Make it worth it for yourself. And when you do all those three things correctly, you reach a six-figure income. $40 per haircut, 10 clients a day, which is very doable. It's $2,000 a week, which if you take 2 weeks off per year, it's 50 weeks of work, is $100,000 a year. Now back to that topic of taking some time off. Every barber should have some time off. Working 24/7 every single day of every week of the year, it just isn't sustainable, and it's gonna lead to you not liking to do your job. And the most important thing is enjoying what you're doing, and then the money will eventually show up. So if you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any other ideas of any other videos you want me to talk about, any factors about the barber industry that you want me to talk about, please write a comment, and I'll try and get to every comment and make a video for any questions that anybody has. With that being said, thanks for watching.